Mick Moldhouse last night with Mark Stevens generated a lot of conversation.
You're our man here, Purple.
Well, I like both these individuals, JB, as you well know.
What the hell?
It's getting frosty, isn't it?
You're getting into my territory?
I think you might be.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry,
That
no.
could be
Sorry.
No.
Headphones are off. Oh, no.
You're getting into...
Oh, no.
Oh,
Purple.
Sorry, guys. Well, I thought we'll deal with it seriously as a news issue.
Oh, now he's
no.
saying his segment isn't serious. Oh, come on.
It's
All
a
right,
good segment.
we'll bail out. We'll put the parachute and leave it to Gaz in Paw
Leave that
Paw.
alone if I was you, Warren.
Sorry, Gaz.
Cue in the rack on that one. The pack been involved, Gary? Have you had nice feedback? Mantherapystyle.org.au.
Yeah, mantherapy.org.
Tackling the big issues head on.
Great supporters of the pack. They've loved Spud, basically. They've come back. He said the great man's back. Where is it? I can hardly see, Jim, to be perfectly honest. I think the virus has gone to my eyeballs.
Right.
About time Wolf got a hand rowing the boat. That's true. That's from Chaos, the leader of the pack. They're all there.
Deb Cannon.
No, I had a wedding today.
Oh, did she?
Deb's gone to a wedding, so she'll be missing
She'll be
out.
podcasting
I wouldn't
later
be surprised if she's got the little earpiece in the back of her Sassenbide dress.
It's just a brown cleaning every
that's
week
all it is.
for Gary. he just presents and the pack do the rest.
Chaos and I are on good terms again too, Gaz.
What?
Chaos and I are on good terms.
Well, it's
that
the
right?
package who wants to chop your head off.
Yeah, but Chaos we had a few issues with.
Did you?
Yep.
You're back
He's
on
good
good
now.
terms
Yeah, we're
with
good now.
Well done to Jim. This is from Lord John Snow for giving Joe Hockey a well-deserved what the hell. Chuck Berry. Compulsory listening to the rope. Great to hear Spud back in form today with the trumpet head wobble segment. So good to have Chuck listening.
Good on you,
Sit
Chuck.
over there in Adelaide.
Corey McKernahan. He's texted in says
The big
"Gaz,"
bull.
with that bit of audio where I was caught off guard.
Yeah. Oh, were you? In the middle of a game.
2-point difference in the game.
Shut up, Spud. Corey McKernan says, Gaz, was that Chewbacca? We might have to have another listen to that.
Yeah.
So anyway, they are up and about. And,
Nice.
I don't know if it was Teddy Wheeler, but he did alert me to the fact that Nick Quinn has tipped the first two winners at
Has
Caulfield.
he?
Yeah.
And he was my
He
first
needed
call.
to.
Has he?
Let me just have a look at the prices. Yes, favourite in the first. Oh, no, it wasn't. No. All right, well, you can have a spell this week, Quinny. The sad thing is he didn't tip it to us.
No, so he goes in for that.
Well, exactly right, Jim. So back you go in.
Well, it's time we do it. Let's get the proper sting going for you, Gary. Here we go.
That is poor.
Poor.
I got lots of sort of admirable nominations. Jim, you get one.
How?
In your very own show as host of the all-conquering top-rating
doubt.
Rush Hour,
That's
you
exactly what it
you
is.
got dumped yourself last week. First time ever in the history of radio that the host got dumped.
That's true.
What was that about?
Well, Bill was about to fart in the studio.
Oh.
So I told him he can take it outside and added a word in, but I didn't know we were on air, Gary.
Well,
And the mics had gone on, so Big Here had to hit the old dump button.
where are you going? That's not.
Oh,
good.
no, it's not.
That's
That's
not
not.
good
I
enough.
accept that, Paul.
Gary Ablett and Chicken Nixon. Just get a
Oh.
little, just a quick little
Yeah,
poury
they
there.
do.
If you're going to
going
duke
on
it
there?
out, maybe do it in the privacy of your own home, not in the alleyway.
What's the lips of a chicken on about?
I'm not
What's he
sure.
doing, old chicken? Please, come on, chicken.
I'm not sure.
Come on.
Come on, chicken.
So that
Who would have
was,
won that, Spud?
Oh, Gaz would have used his head as a speedball. Put it this way, chicken won't end with a fat lip because he's got no lips.
Tom Bell gets a little honourable mention.
He
Now I don't
goes,
know whether you mentioned it, if you watch the replay of this game, he kicked a goal in the third quarter and celebrated like it was the goal of the year, and then the slow mo. And you have a look at the ball drop tumbled out sideways. His foot was
Floater.
in the wrong spot. It was the greatest fluke of all time. But Tommy claimed it. He just went off with a half cobra, like it was the greatest goal of all time. So he goes in.
Nice.
And let's get into the first one.
Right.
This happened. Actually, no, this is another honourable mention, but I got audio for it. Our great mate Chua, who's been given
Yes.
responsibility, who went in last week because he snorted during his
He did.
big moment. Out of the halftime break now,
Intro.
Spud, he gets the intro. This was him last night.
Yes, and from McDonald's Triple M Rocks Football, this is the halftime break for IJ Liquor. IJ Liquor helps you save more every day. It's how the locals like it. It's halftime, and it's Geelong leading Carlton by 5 points. The Cats 6-5-41 to the Blues at 5-6-36. However, the Blues having some momentum in that second quarter, Gary.
They did, Chua, and did you say it's the Chua and Wolf show?
And welcome to the number one television show on Friday Night Football. It's the Chew and Wolf Show.
Come on.
Your own show.
No, I was caught napping.
So poor to Chewer,
Yes,
poor that
there you go.
is.
Two
You've
in a row.
got your own show. You reckon you'd open with that?
Do you give
Yes.
him one more chance?
One more chance.
3 strikes
mate.
and he's out.
Paul goes to the coach of Adelaide. I think you would have all heard this after the game last week up in Brisbane.
In this heat, in the middle of playing a game here in Brisbane in the middle of August, in the middle of the day, is just baffling. But anyway, and an interchange cap when they talk about player safety. And we have an interchange cap and a stinking hot day in Brisbane in the middle of August, and then we've got a 6-day break going into Richmond.
Steve, it's 24 degrees. I mean,
Stinking
Sando.
hot.
It's 24 degrees
Oh,
up
come
there.
on, Sando.
Come on, Sando. Give it a
It
spell,
was
mate.
fairly warm up there. I was up there.
20.
Yeah, not
24.
that hot, Spud.
No,
Not
probably
stinking
wasn't
hot,
that.
Das would have worn gloves.
Yeah, he would have. And poor. Now, I want you to listen to the audio after the game last night. This is Carlton and the Cats have played. Our man, little potgut Steve-O, goes
Yes.
down and he's under the guise of a Channel 7 commentator, interviews Mick Moldhouse, and this is what happened.
Last minute, Mick, we were a little bit frustrated that the team didn't roll the dice. It was sort of a bit of sideways, kicking down the line.
No, not at all.
Rowan Hawkins, Mick, you'd be happy with that?
Well, he didn't play on him.
Well, he had a lot of one-on-one battles.
No, that's your comment.
Now, Steve-O, poor. You're going to have to, your pillbag's going to drop at some stage.
Man up.
You're going to have to man up and just eyeball Mick. There's
it.
clearly some bad blood there. Because I heard Mick on the drive and he...
Expansive.
Expansive, in good mood,
Yes.
was even fun-loving.
a
And then
feud.
Steve-O asked one, and it was snap. So, Steve-O, there's a saying, crap or get off the pot.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's where we're
Yep.
at, Spud,
That's
with
it.
our man.
That is it.
So that's
Alright.
poor.
beautiful addition of Paul.
Nice, guys.
Very, very
Rush,
nice.
Holding a bloody countdown clock up on me. I like a bit of room to move.
Schwatter, Brad Seymour, and our man Luffy. I'm still here. They're up in Sydney. The Saints and the Swans.
Still here, Spud.
That's coming up next.
I'm still here,
From
Spud.
McDonald's, this has been Triple M rocking Saturday afternoon footy. Saints Swans next.